Yeah, hey Trey. Um, you, Eric, Aaron, and Sasha are the only guys on the team who've played in an NCAA tournament game. How much does that experience have to matter now? You feel like how much ownership do you have to kind of take over this and whatnot?
Man, it means a lot. It means a lot, man. We've been there before, and we know what to expect, and we know how hard it's going to take to kind of get past those games to get to where we want to go. So we got to kind of bring the guys together and constantly give them confidence to be ready for that big stage.
So, what will you tell all the guys who haven't done this before about what to expect or anything? Obviously, this won't be a typical NCAA tournament, but it's still the NCAA tournament. What will kind of your message to to Jaden, Brandon, Mason, and all of them be?
Just simply keeping them humble, man. Coach, he talked about it earlier. He doesn't want us saying like who we would play if we win this game, and we just want to take it one game at a time. And if we can focus on one opponent at a time, and focus on the details in every game, I think we'll go far. So,
I guess in the NCAA tournament you've played in, when you got out of the Big Ten, where you guys know each other so well and it's so physical and it's so well coached and so well scouted, I don't want to say it gets easier, but how much different does it get when there's that lack of familiarity where, the people you're playing don't know you as well as everybody in the Big Ten does?
I think it's just going to – I don't think it's necessarily easier, but like you said, we don't know much about him, but I think Coach has relations with the other coach, and he knows the coach is going to have his guys ready, and Coach is doing his best job. He's doing the best he can to kind of get us prepared, for that big stage. So, we kind of don't know what to expect until we watch film, and we just got to be ready for whatever's thrown at us.
What should you guys take from the Ohio State game, you think, going into the NCAA tournament?
It was a huge lack of communication. You would think, this far into the season that, we would get over those small mistakes, but, things happen, and, we just got to get better from it and learn from it. So,
can that be a positive now that it's something everybody should be hyper aware of now, as the games are the most important games of the season?
Yeah, man, it's definitely important, and it's definitely a positive for us. I think every team hits a wall at some point, and you got to come together and kind of figure out a way to get over that adversity. So, even in throughout our season, we got to Michigan State. We had to figure out a way, and it kind of turned our season around. So, like I said, I think every team hits a wall. It's just how you get out of it.
Yeah. Those couple possessions you guys ran at the end against Ohio State with you and Zach on the floor, why did those work offensively so well, you think?
It was just this matchups. I think having me and Zach, the rebound balance was more on our side, and Ohio State doesn't have like a typical like big man. They play a lot of small like four guys, so that's how they play. So whereas we are more pound the ball inside to our post guys. So we're two different types of teams, but I think it worked for us. They didn't have the size for Zach, and then also I had been scoring at the time, so everybody was expecting me to kind of keep going with that and expecting the ball. But Zach came in and he was ready. He made a big bucket for us. So
it doesn't sound like it's something that is going to be a staple of what you do from here on out, obviously. But if it shows up again where you guys can do that, is that something you guys are pretty comfortable with?
Yeah, it's not. We were always comfortable. It's more so just being ready. Zach didn't know his name was going to get called, so you just have to be ready. When Coach calls your name, and he came in and got a bucket for us. So I don't think it'll be anything normal. I think that was just the situation at the time. We had the size advantage, and we wanted to take advantage of it. So
I'm good. Thanks, Trey.
Mike?
Yeah, Trevion, the defensive issues from the other day. Why do you view those as maybe a quick fix, that maybe that was a one-time thing? And how do you go about solving those?
Like I said, this is something we work on every day. You know, we start practice with things like simple drills. You know, we had some slip ups on like switches and just ball screen D and calls and listening to guys. Just simple things, you know, things that we know we just got to clean up on. So.
And just the things that Micah Shrewsbury has brought to the team this season from an offensive standpoint, kind of, you know, what kind of offensive juice has he given you guys with his plays?
Man, I think everything he huge, man. You know, he really understands our team inside and out, and he understands, you know, kind of when somebody's going and kind of when somebody's not. So, you know, he's been very important and very valuable to, you know, us winning games and getting our spot in the tournament. So, you know, I think a lot of guys, everybody pretty much on the team, you know, their level of trust for him is unreal, and he trusts us, you know. So, you know, like when he draws those plays up, you know, he just knows. He kind of understands what the defense is doing, and you know, it's been working out for us. It's more so just us, you know, executing the play. So,
Thank you.
Yep.
Anyone else for Trey? Cool. Thank you, Trey.